when we get down to the
turn.
trailer, we'll need to make a nice, good, clean 90-degree turn
Right.
with all 4 of them.
Right,
Okay.
and we may have to slow down. We'll just have to see how it
We'll have
works.
to stop and have
Yeah,
probably
we'll massage it around the corner.
And once we get a
we'll
little
wing it.
weight on this thing, I mean, once there's some wire out, it'll act like a weight. It'll drag off on its own.
Right.
But we don't want to get a lot of strain on it because it is light and it'll break. Or it'll stretch and it'll down the road. I mean, we can only get a number.
These things to jam up in, do you?
That's another. Well, that one guy will be up there helping keeping them all rolling.
Yep.
Same length as that.
Get some tension on this ground wire. You're leaving extra wire. We'll run other wire.
Yeah, a buddy of mine's an electrician. They wire great big feed mills. Man, they get big wooden spools of this stuff.
But see, this is a real fine multi-strand. I mean, there's probably 40 strands in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My name is Ed Randberg, and I have a car 447, which is called the Lightning Rod. The reason it's called the Lightning Rod is because it's battery powered. We have 48 12-volt batteries. We've run 180 miles an hour with it. We hope to go 200 in the next day or two. That's the ultimate goal, is to be the first one to go 200 miles an hour with an electric car. The car is approximately 24 feet long. It's 26 inches wide by 24 inches tall, with the exception of back at the canopy area. It is about 37 inches tall. He has a 2 electric motors running in series, and we run 288 volts. That way each motor sees 144 volts. And we run about a 2-to-1 gear ratio, and we like to start directly from the starting line without any push, although we may have to push it this year in order to get up to the speed that we'd like to get up to. The car weighs 2,600 pounds. It was built primarily because the Japanese came over here about 3 or 4 years ago and were going to set the record, and I thought I'd like to keep that record here in the United States if it's at all possible. The old record was held by Roger Headland. He set the record in 1973, and nobody broke the record since then, except last year, actually this last month, I should say, in August. Lloyd Healy, with his electric car, boosted the record by 1 mile an hour to 175 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Dennis Eckholm. It's September 1996, and my partner Dick O'Mara and Dennis Eckholm are out here with our 1990 Olds Calais. We're running it in the G production, just on gasoline. It's running an Oldsmobile Quad 4. It's typically the engine that we run in our record-setting Lakester, but this year we thought we'd bring the car out and just run the engine in the Calais to give it a little bit of a test. The engine is a standard Oldsmobile Quad 4 that's been de-stroked to 2.9, so it now runs in the 122 cubic inch size. It's running on gasoline, modified electronic fuel injection. We hope someday to run it in the altered class using nitrous oxide, so it'll fit in a fuel altered class. The record currently is 139.916. We believe that we can break that record and anticipate going this year about 145. If we run it with the nitrous, we probably should be able to go 156.
Hi, my name is Larry Burford. I'm owner and driver of this Oldsmobile here. I've been coming up here to the Salt. 1951 was my first year, and there's a few years I've missed, but I come up, quite frequently. We've run highboy roadsters. I've run a coupe, and now I'm running this 88 Oldsmobile Calais, which is a front-wheel drive with a little Quad 4 engine in it. Down in California, we hold a record on the lake bed at El Mirage at 162. Up here, we have run 168, and we're looking for a record up here that's 164. And we're hoping to run somewhere around 165, 166 tomorrow. Everything.
Hi, my name is Tim Culver. I am from Richland Center, Wisconsin, and I work at S&S Cycle in Viola, Wisconsin. S&S Cycle has been racing at Bonneville for years and years. I've been racing for 2 years. Last year I rode a Harley-Davidson VR1000 and did not get a record, but went 166 miles an hour. The bike that we brought this year is an 89-inch street kit that we would sell to customers on the street, and it's racing in the 1650 class. It is only 1460 cc's, so it's given up almost 200 cc's. The reason we brought this kit out is to do a lot of marketing and try to beat up on some bigger engines. And we'll be running it first in a partially streamlined class. Then later we'll pull off the fairing and run it in a non-streamlined class. We have the possibility of getting 3 different records with this bike by then running it in a pushrod class. Hopefully we have good luck and end up with 3 records. And thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Jody Anderson. I live in Viola, Wisconsin. I've worked at S&S Cycle R&D for 10 years. I've worked there a total time of 17 years. Racing this bike again this year. We got a record last year of 166.053. Hopefully we're going to bump another class up in the MPG 2000, which has a record of 165.877. It has a 120 cubic inch motor, slightly under 2,000 cc's. We have a lot of prototype parts, our aluminum cylinders, our heads, rocker boxes. Hopefully we can get that record and possibly bump the record I got last year up, and maybe get a streamline class with putting the fairing on the front. Hopefully bump the old record up another 10 or 12 mile an hour. We have onboard computers on this, pretty much the same gearing. Hopefully we'll learn a bunch more as far as what's going on with the motor with the onboard computer. I guess that's about it. Thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Ron Cook, and I travel all the way from Santa Barbara, California to come to Bonneville to try to set a land speed record. This is my first time here. The bike I am racing is a Kawasaki 1000, and it's in a modified fuel class, and we are going to attempt the record, which is 166.00 miles an hour. I made a lot of changes, as you can see. It took me 3 years to do, and very frustrating for 3 years, but I finally set a world record at El Mirage last weekend, and that prompted me to come to Bonneville and set a record. I'd like to thank my sponsors. It's Carl Nyberg of C&W Cycle Works, and Richard Sims of Sims Engineering, and Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, Galita. These people have helped me immensely in this project, and I think we're going to have a great success this week.
I'm Don Wheeler from Parker, Colorado. I built this car in 1990. It's a 1950 Buick straight 8 engine. We set the record in 1994 with a 324 cubic inch engine at 180 miles an hour. The best run was 184. This engine is 356 cubic inches, and we hope to break 200 this year. We'll be happy with anything, of course, but we'll give it all we got. I've been racing cars of different kinds, mostly drag racing, since about 1960. A few Chevrolets, but mostly flatheads. We had a little flathead dragster that we raced many years. It was in storage for 20 years, and we took it out in '89 and brought it out here, and I got the bug, and then I started building the Buick.
Hi there, I'm Roy Fiesta, this is Carl Olson and Mike Maris. We're the owners of this unblown gas streamliner. We ran this last year for the first time, and we ran 265 and had to stop at that because the rear fenders were starting to give us some trouble, and so we fixed that and we're back up here again this year, getting ready to give it another try tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We're trying to just go over 300, that's our goal. If we get a record, that'd be great. If not, okay. And over here is our modified Roadster. This car holds 2 records now, a C gas modified, which is unblown gas, at 223, and it holds the A gas modified at 234. The car has run in the 240s, and we're trying to get Mike Maris in the 2 Club with a little luck against our own record of the 223 of the C class. So we'll see what happens tomorrow there also.
Hi, my name's Dave Haller. I'm down from the city of Olympia in the state of Washington. This is my car. I've had it for 3 years now. It's a 1975 Buick Skyhawk. I've powered it with a Toyota 18RG engine. It's a dual overhead cam racing engine, making about 300 horse on gas out of 122 inches. I hope to get it up to somewhere around 170. Current record in this class is 149. I feel fairly confident that I'll be able to go faster than that with this setup as it is now. I get some help from Shakin' Shingles up in Hoquiam, Washington, owned and operated by Bobby Myers. I also have Black Lake Auto helping and Doug's Racing Stables. All are good friends and are very helpful in what I do with this vehicle. I am a detective with the Thurston County Sheriff's Office, and as such I help out with the DARE program and a Race Against Drugs program with this car. We assist in raising scholarship money for kids up in western Washington, and we put the car on display with other high-speed vehicles, drag cars, and racing boats. We have a ball. We love it down here, and we're glad to be here, and we'll see how it goes. I'm ready.